Yeah, one of the uglier playoff games you'll see in a while. Patriots won at 10-7 over the Denver Broncos. Drake May, 10 to 21 for 86 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but ran the ball for another 65 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Ramondre Stevenson, 25 carries for 71 yards. And on the other side, backup quarterback Jarrett Stidham, 17 to 31, 133, one touchdown, one interception. This was your classic defensive struggle. Terrible weather, snow is swirling around, winds are going crazy. If you're a football fan and you've been watching for a long time, like I have, you love that type of game. You love those low scoring defensive battles, in the cold, and which team's going to make that first fatal mistake that's going to change the entire game. I went into this game picking the Denver Broncos to win the game, not because of Jarrett Stidham, even though I thought he had some ability, just enough to help his team get over the hump to the Super Bowl, but because of Denver's defense, playing in Mile High, playing with inclement weather, something they're used to, and the fact that the New England Patriots have never in their history beaten the Denver Broncos in Denver in a playoff scenario in their history. So Drake May has something over Tom Brady already. We're not trying to start a controversy saying that Drake May is better than Tom Brady. We're not going that far, but he did do something that Tom Brady did not do in his second year, and that was beating the Denver Broncos in Denver. Drake May and Mike Vrabel. You see, even though Drake May has not really impressed me offensively, throughout these playoffs, the coaching shows up and Drake May makes the right decisions at the right time. In that final drive, they could have easily ran the ball and said, hey, we're just going to trust our defense, give the ball back to Denver and think that Jarrett Stidham's not going to be able to score on our defense. And that wouldn't have been a bad choice because this Denver offense could not score. And naturally, they would be compromised without their starting quarterback, Bo Nix, out there, who they lost for the rest of the playoffs. But that gutsy call, pass fake, have Drake May roll out and run for that first down on a 3rd and 6 with a linebacker closing in on him. Those are the gutsy calls that Mike Vrabel calls where it's like, hey, that's why he's a great coach. Those calls, not being conservative, being aggressive at the right time, going to win the game and not playing to protect the lead. That's the thing that separates great coaches from the good ones. There's coaches that coach to protect the lead, not to lose. And then there's coaches where they're aggressive, like, we want to go win the game. We want to go end it right here. And that was one of those moments. So Mike Vrabel emblemizes what this Patriots culture is about. He's done it already as a player. Could he be the first coach to win the Super Bowl as a head coach and as a player? A lot of talk has been about, the Patriots had a easy schedule and all that. They played Justin Herbert. They played C.J. Stroud. Well, Drake May also had to go through the top 3 to top 5 defenses in the NFL all season long. The Chargers were a very good defense the entire year. I think they were number 3, if I'm not mistaken. The number 1 defense was the Houston Texans. And we saw what they did to Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers in the wild card round. So Drake May had to get past that. And now you're thinking about the Denver Broncos in Denver, another top 5 defense. Stars all around. So we had to give some credit where credit is due. Yes, did it look pretty? Does it look like he's lighting it up, offensively with statistics? No. But they're doing whatever it takes to win the game. They're playing the hand that they were dealt, and they got themselves to the Super Bowl. It's an elite coaching job from Mike Vrabel and also Josh McDaniels. And it seems like whenever Josh McDaniels leaves New England, he's one of the worst coaches we've ever seen. But when he specifically is the offensive coordinator for the New England Patriots, I just don't think there's anyone in the league that's better. And he's shown that again and again. And now the Pats find themselves back in the Super Bowl.